Hi, this is Monty from Moat Park Vehicles, and here's another one of our detailed vehicle appraisals on a car that's just recently come into us. This is our lovely 2006 Honda CRV 2-litre CDTi Sport. She's a 2-owner from new car, fantastic service history, recently been serviced, recently been MOT'd by the previous owner. No advisories on the current MOT. I don't think there was quite I don't even think from memory, and don't hold me to this, I don't think it's ever failed an MOT. Had a few advisories for tyres and things like that all through its life, but a fantastic service history. Got about 15, 16 stamps in the book, and I'll show you that very shortly. Now, I'm going to briefly walk around the car, give you a more detailed view very shortly. Now, the reasons we tend to do these videos, it's all about trust, honesty, integrity. We try and tell you how it is. I am only human. I don't intentionally go out to, I don't know, mislead anybody by trying to get them down here, whether they're 2 miles away from us or 200 miles away, to have a look at a car that isn't as described. We've all done it before. We've seen photographs of cars look absolutely stunning. Go and have a look at the car, you think you're looking at a totally different vehicle. It's probably like most people's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook pages. Totally, I wouldn't say all false, but you know what it's like. I normally start off from the driver's side front, and I'll go through everything with you. As I mentioned, I am only human. I don't intentionally want to waste anybody's time to come down here and have a look at a car that isn't as described. We've all done it before. We've looked, as I mentioned earlier on, pictures look stunning like here. Then you get a little bit closer and then you see a few little imperfections. Okay, so she is in black, hardest colour to keep clean. A lot of the miles on this particular car were done motorway journeys. I do know the previous owner. I have known him for about 20 years or so, and they were sort of travelling from Norfolk and back down to sort of Kent a lot of the time. So let's just start off on the driver's side. Front here, okay, you're going to have a few little stone chips along. I mean, the worst probably bit is going to be about the front of the car. You're going to have a few little stone chips here and there. I've touched them up as best as possible, and a couple of little marks on the plastic. Again, take a photograph from here, unless the eagle-eyed of you are going to pick up any of the bits and pieces on the car. Tyres were recently refurbished, I think, or recently changed. So you've got some Nexons on the front. I can't remember what's on the back, but they are sort of matching pair on the front, matching pair on the back of the car. Okay, so I'm just going to squat down, hopefully just so you can try and pick up some reflections. Now, we did have a few little trolley dents here and there. We've had them all addressed. Not all garages do that. They'll, you know, tend to tell customers, look, they are 14 years of age, it's not going to be brand new, etc. So let's just do the same when we go down here. Now, these videos tend to take about 8 to 10 minutes long, so I do apologise, but I think customers who are genuinely interested in the car will appreciate the length that we do these videos. Okay, let's just show you inside. We've got 2 keys with the vehicle. You've got cruise control, air conditioning, super cold, that's been recently regassed. Hopefully that all looks okay in there. You've got the service book. I'll show you a bit about the service book in there. That's the interior. Tiny little bit of wear on here, but nothing major. 2 armrests, cup holders there, sunroof, all works absolutely fine, and hopefully that looks good to you. 4 electric windows. Let's just show you down here. Now, there were a few little stone chips that I've tried to touch up best as possible. There was one down there, to be fair, that's not it, that's a little bit, that's up here. A couple of little stone chips that I've touched up, couple around the leading edge of the doors, and a couple on the mouldings. It's going to be quite hard to try and pick them up, but I'll try and show you. A couple along here, but again, I think the majority of customers nowadays looking at a car this sort of age, they'll know it's going to have a few little bits and pieces on it. Okay, door panels all look good here. Going to have a few little marks along sort of door so you just get in out and stuff like that, knocking with your feet. Back seats all look good. Hopefully that looks fine to you. along the back of the car. Hopefully that looks good. So you've got a few little marks along the back bumper here, one or two along there, and a couple of bits and pieces along here as well. All right, you've got the spare wheel is inside the unit. Apologies, I'm probably getting in loads of the reflections. Now there's a couple of little marks along this cover, just along here. I've just touched them up. They were looking white, so I just touched them up. Tow bar, that was fitted when the previous owner bought the car in 2014. They've used the tow bar. I haven't actually physically tested it, so I will put in the advert that it has got a tow bar. I haven't tested it as yet. All right, a couple of little marks along that there, and I mentioned these bits along the bumper. Now if I just scoot down, hopefully you can try and pick up some of the reflections, which is this kind of railing, some of the grass here. Hopefully that looks all okay. There's no nasty scratches, digs, gouges. It's just probably some of the reflection that you're probably picking up. As I said, plenty of tread with the tyres. Nexons on the front, these ones Prestige or something like that, not too sure. Just show you inside door panels, all look good. Two headrests either side I've just popped up there just so you can see them. Now I have ordered a new set of mats for this car. The old mats that are in there were just a little bit threadbare really. I just wanted to get rid of them. As I said, the previous owner, I've known him for about 20 years, and it was his wife's car. His wife used to use the car, so just a little bit worn on the driver's foot mat. Okay, hopefully that looks okay. Right, look at this for a service book. All the services, all there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Lots of bits and pieces. Apologies. Actually run out of service stamps. Then they've been stamped up in here, stamped up in there, there. There's a battery that was replaced on here as well. And another service that was done in April 2020. Okay, so lots of service history with this car. Run out so much of the bits and pieces. He's also written on the front of here when the new tyres were fitted, new battery fitted, etc. Brake discs, and we've got a few invoices here and there. Now, due to data protection, the customer wanted to keep a lot of their paperwork, but I can assure you, when you kind of have a look at it and have a look at brake discs and tyres, you'll see that all this has been done. Okay, have a look down the side of the car down here. As I mentioned, we had a few little trolley dents. We've addressed all them, done them. Now along the front of the car, the worst bit is going to be the back of the car, the front of the car, because you'll tend to use this kind of thing. You know, as I mentioned, they lived in Norfolk, so it's more of a utilitarian vehicle. You'll just be chucking loads of stuff in it. All right, so you've got a few little marks, stone chips along the leading edge of the bonnet that I've touched up as best as possible. But again, it's not that bad. It's black. 14 years of age. She's not going to look brand new, guys. Okay, hopefully that looks okay. A few little marks on the plastic overriders here. Now, if you have any problems trying to pick up any kind of history with the car or MOT history with that reg number, it did have a private plate on the vehicle. So if, and the private plate's only just come off. So if you're struggling to try and find MOT history or anything like that, give me a call and I'll give you the previous registration number, and that you might be able to find out any MOT history. But I can tell you, just give me a call, I can tell you. So we're up to 9 minutes, coming up to 10. So just want to tell you about the warranties. All of our vehicles will come with 6-month warranty. You can upgrade that warranty to a year, so another 6 months, which works out another £99. We'll happily go through it with you, just tell you what it comes with, what it doesn't come with. We used to use a couple of different companies, but now we've sort of narrowed it down to the best one that we found over the last sort of 4 or 5 years since we've been trading. Now please have a read of my reviews. Some customers might mention my name. My name is Monty. They are all genuine, verified purchase reviews. We don't make anything up. So thank you very much for your time. Apologies, I do babble on a bit too much. So again, if you're interested in this car or anything else we've got at Motor Park Vehicles, pick up the phone, send me an email, text message, whatever you want to do, and I'll get back to every single customer as quickly as I possibly can. Many thanks. Take care. Bye-bye.